Let's go back to the issue that you raised, Dennis, about the impact on Julia Gillard if she loses a vote in the House of Representatives. Now, that clearly, it doesn't take a whole lot at the moment to raise, for anything to raise leadership speculation. That will no doubt bring around a new round of that. This suggestion that Kevin Rudd was ringing around looking for support, it does appear as if there was nothing in that, but nevertheless it didn't dampen the media's enthusiasm.
No, it didn't. I think there was a bit in it. I mean, these things seldom sort of appear out of nothing. Kevin Rudd has been, and I presume will continue to be, in contact with members of the backbench. He's doing essentially a lot of the things he was doing in 2005 and 2006, his sort of charm offensive phase, where it's a nice Kevin ringing up and just chatting and talking.
But that might be just Kevon being Kevin.
Yes, it is Kevin being. You're absolutely right there. That is Kevin being Kevin. You're spot on. Yeah, I mean, the thing that brought this to a head was some drinks between Nigel Scullion, the National Party senator from Northern Territory, and Tris Crossan, the Labor senator from Northern Territory.
It wasn't drinks; it was bottles. Wasn't
it?
Two bottles.
That's just one each.
2 bottles of wine.
That's okay.
Now, Nigel Scullion says that it happened last Tuesday night. And that Tris Crossan said, I've just been on the phone to Kevin, he says he's 9 votes off toppling the Prime Minister.
Now, right away, you'd think there's something wrong what's wrong with this story?
Yeah.
Kevin Rudd is 9 votes short of the leadership.
Well, that's almost certainly not true. Tris Crossan says it happened 3 weeks ago, and it was a phone call about supporting a local football team. The problem I've got with it is that I spoke to a number of senior coalition senators towards the end of last week, and they said they ran into Nigel Scullion on Wednesday morning, and the first thing he said to them was, "You wouldn't believe what happened to me last night." So, you know...
But here's another problem with your story. You're now talking to senior coalition sources about the Labor Party leadership problems.
No, I'm talking to them about a conversation with Nigel.
Yes, but you're trying to establish what's going on within the Labor Party by talking to coalition sources. And this seems to be part of the thing that bemused Anthony Albanese, who I think it's fair to say thinks it was a joke. Here he is.
Liberal Party sources, the article says, and Liberal Party sources calling around is as relevant as Labor Party sources calling around about Tony Abbott's leadership.
Sure, but
what a joke. What a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Have you been called?
It is a joke.
Yes or no?
Well, no, obviously. It is absolutely absurd.
Look, the thing is...
I do take your point, though. You needed to establish from the coalition what the senator was actually saying to them and to whether it had any credibility.
But Tris Crossan said never happened, but yet 2 major papers splashed with it the next morning anyway. And then you had this feverish coverage for at least 24, 48 hours, all based around a conversation that occurred over a couple of bottles of wine. I mean, do we take seriously what we discuss over a couple of bottles of wine?
At the time we do.
Well, Craig Emerson said that he understood that Malcolm Turnbull was 1 vote short of Tony Abbott, and it just didn't fly. Nobody picked up on it at all.
Well, he was sober when he said it.
I guess that was the problem.